네덜란드에서 태어나서 쭉 살고 있는
I'm from Indonesia.
I'm from the Netherlands.
I was born in Utrecht. It's in the middle of the Netherlands.
For example, from Spain, where I come from.
나오고 자란 알죠?
Yeah, I learned it from you.
Yeah, I know what Dutch is.
Yeah.
Like most Dutch people, they think it's normal because it's just also how they grew up and they feel like, okay, everyone just pays for themselves. Well, it can be really convenient. I think in a way, I guess it's better also for yourself, for your own pocket.
Yeah.
But also it feels more like not really connected to your friends. For example, in Spain or somewhere else, people pay for each other and that means that you care about them. And also that you do not care about the money that you spend on them.
저는 개인적으로 되게 좋아해요. 더치페이는 그냥 깔끔하게 너 먹을 거 너가 사고 제가 먹어야 될 거는 제가 내고.
That it's a very practical way of living. It's actually part of the reason why most people here are in a better economical, I guess, situation than other people in other countries.
It has a good thing and a bad thing as well. The good thing is it really does keep track of how much you spend, how much you want to spend.
We just really want to pay our own part for things. And it's also easier because if you have like big spendings or you're with people that you don't usually go to a restaurant with or something, then it's just easier to pay separately because then you don't have to get in contact with each other to arrange the money afterwards.
진짜 모든 상황에서 하는 것 같아요. 친구 집에 가서 요리를 해서 밥 먹는다. 그렇게 해서도 같이 먹은 애들끼리 나누고요. 바를 갔는데 한 명이 마지막에 계산을 다 해요. 그러면 나중에 그걸 그냥 n분의 0으로 해가지고 n분의 1로 해가지고 나누기도 하고.
And just like one time I was trying to calculate something because I was the one who paid like for everything first and then they can pay me back, and I kind of like added something that's not theirs and they're kind of mad. They're like, hey, I didn't eat that or something, and I was like, oh sorry, but maybe I was also a little sensitive, so I'm like, why are they doing this? But then again I'm like, oh sorry, I should have understood you more.
Like, some things that still surprise me, for example, are when that they invite you, for example, to their birthday party or just for a normal hangout, and tell you they're gonna make food and then expect you to pay for the food they bring, which is something very weird to me still. It's like you're inviting someone to something but you're still making them pay for it. So it's a nice thing to invite people to things, but you don't even ask those people what you're bringing. It's just like, okay, I'm gonna bring this and then expect everyone else to pay you, which I find very shocking.
For some things, like smaller arrangements, I'm like, okay, I paid this coffee or whatever, so you pay the next one. It's just trading of who paid what. For bigger things, we just use who pays what. Or it's also nice when you go with a group on a vacation, for example. At the beginning of the week, you make a who pays what account, and then all expenses that are paid for during the holiday can be put in that app, and then afterwards, after the holiday, then you can see who has to pay you back, and that's way easier than arranging it every time on the trip.
I cook for my house, for example, for my housemates. Then I buy all the things myself at the supermarket, and then when I come home, I look at the receipts and I insert all the total amount of money I've paid for it, and then I can click on the names that I'm cooking for, and then it calculates how much they all have to pay.
Well, there's people, for example, from Spain where I come from. It's actually really common. It's like a part of culture, like your education, to constantly be giving things to people and being too generous and always inviting people out for dinner or lunch. You never really think of sharing it. In fact, I think people would find it really extremely rude if you did.
As in Indonesia, our food is mainly like share in the middle, so each person don't have one food kind of. So we all dig in like differently, like there's no equal like parts. You eat this much, I eat this much, and we kind of just add everything together and divide it amongst each other.
Because my parents, whenever we would go out with their friends, they were all like, no, I'm gonna pay. It was kind of like showing that, oh, they really care for each other because they want to pay for each other.
Am I like there with Dutch people or am I there with Asian people? Okay, so with Dutch people it would be like a holiday, and apparently they provide a Dutch pay. With Asian people, depends on how well I know them and what their regards are, what their thoughts are regarding sharing or splitting or yeah, whatever.
Okay.
Well, they get really surprised. Like, whenever I'm like, oh, I'll pay for it, they're like, oh, really? You know, they're like, oh, you don't want me to pay you back? I'm like, no, it's fine. They're like, what? You know, so they get really shocked about it, which is also nice to kind of hear, you know. But you won't really get it back. So if you pay for someone, the chances of the Dutch person paying for you back is not very high.
I think if I have a really good close group of friends, we do that as well, because then you're sure that you'll get the money, like in food or something, you'll get it back. But I can imagine if you're used to paying like all at the same time and then the other time someone else pays, I can imagine that then separately paid would feel a bit picky or so, like that you're like really into your money.
I mean, I guess it works if you're with a close group of people and you go out regularly with that group, and then it's kind of fair. And I do have some friends with who I do that kind of arrangement. Sometimes, yes, but usually only for smaller things. It's been in the Dutch culture for a long time, I think, to split everything fairly. So.
Yeah.
That's actually a good question. I wouldn't know. I think maybe because the welfare is pretty high here, like people are really wealthy. And maybe it's kind of an individualistic country, I think. People are really like focusing on their own lives and their own habitats and like their own things. Yeah, for example, there's not really a culture here where if you're grown up and you have a family, you just eat with your family and you don't go out to eat a lot with other people or stuff like that. I think that culture is not pretty big here, and I don't know, maybe that's in other countries it's different or something. But actually I wouldn't know why it's like the Dutch way and why it's, I think it is really typical, but I wouldn't know why it started here or
이렇게 더치 애들 보면 팩트를 좋아하고 되게 직설적이고 되게 공과사가 되게 확실해요. 그래서 돈도 그렇게 확실하게 하려고 해서 친하든 안 친하든 돈 문제는 깔끔하게 뭐 그런 느낌 아닐까요?
I think they're fine. I mean, like, they're very ambitious, they're very brave, they're very outspoken and straightforward. I'm not like that. I'm very shy and I cannot speak up my mind sometimes. So being around Dutch people and kind of knowing their culture because I'm living here, it's kind of like, it's nice to see because then I see myself being more brave and then being like out there and outspoken.
되게 정이 넘친다. 한 번은 누가 내 계산대에 내가 올리는 집들을 자기가 가져가서 다 돈을 지불해주기도 하고, 어떤 할머니가 언어가 안 돼서 계산을 잘 못하고 있었는데 그 앞에 있던 사람이 그냥 할머니 물건들까지 다 사주기도 하고, 내가 카드를 냈는데 카드 리더기가 안 되니까 그냥 가져가라, 이런 적도 있고.
궁금한 게, 한국은 음식을 다 같이 시켜서 다 같이 먹잖아. 여기도 그래?
저희는 정말 내 음식은 내 음식이니까 손대지도 말고 눈길도 거의 안 줘요. 자기 플레이트만 보고 되게 눈치 봐요, 서로. 나 저거 한 입 먹고 싶은데 진짜 미안하다. 한 입 먹으면 안 될까? 하면서 되게 눈치를 봐요.
그럼 그럴 경우에는 어떻게 해요?
저는 그냥 주죠. 꺼려 하는 애들이 진짜 많아요. 막, 사실 내가 먹고 싶은 건데 알았어, 한 입 줄게. 되게. 네.
Can you say bye bye? And
안녕.
say like, subscribe.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Hyemin. Yes, please.
Thank you.